everyone. Today we're going to be learning about variable types in Java. Now, what is a variable? A variable is something that data could be stored in. So in Java, we have 8 different types of primitive data types, which are byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and char. Byte, short, int, and long are all variables that can hold whole numbers without decimals. Now, the difference between these are they can hold different lengths of whole numbers. So byte can only hold negative 128 to 127. Now, if you're asking why can't we just always use the largest, well, this is not efficient because the larger the thing can hold, the variable could hold, the less efficient it is. And so this is why we have all these 4 different types. Now, float and doubles are variables that could hold numbers with decimals. So floats could hold numbers with up to 7 decimals, and double can hold up to 15 decimals long. Boolean is basically true or false, and char is a single character. Now, notice how string isn't on there. Well, string actually isn't a primitive data type. It is a multiple characters stored in an object. We could tell it's an object because the string name is capitalized, meaning it's an object and not a primitive data types. Now, naming variables, how do we name them? Well, we have to name them with meaning, and they have to be readable. They have to start with a lowercase, and if it's more than one word, every word after the first word should start with a capital letter. Example like age, that's only one word, and they should start with lowercase. First name, first word, first has a lowercase, name is uppercase, and last name.
Okay, we could start by giving an example. So we'll hop into our favorite IDE. I'm using Eclipse. You can use whatever you prefer. And we're going to create a new Java project. And we're going to name this Java Tutorial. Now, in this project, we're going to create in the SRC a new class. And this class will be called Variable Example. You can name this whatever you want. I'm just giving this name because we're going to give an example of how to use variables. Now, in here, we're going to need the public static void main method, so you can type that in. Alright, so this is basically where our code will start or will run. Now, we want to create a person. Now, a person has a name, obviously, and a name is not a number, so it is a string. So we could do string name is equal to, and then whatever your name is. And then after, we could do age. So age is a number, an integer, whole number actually. It cannot be a decimal, or it can, but let's keep it simple here and not use decimals. So we're going to create an integer and then age, and then set that to whatever you want. Now, we could also create a bank balance. Every person will have a bank balance. Now, bank balance, or how much money you have, will be in decimals. And we'd have to use float or double as they are the only variable primitive data types that hold decimals. So I'm going to use double. You can use float if you want, they both work. So double bank balance is equal to whatever your bank balance is. I'm just giving a random number here. So notice how I did bank as in lowercase and then balance as in uppercase in this B. This is proper naming format. So next we're going to have a print statement, and that print statement is system.out.println. Now in this print statement, we're going to print our name. So we're going to have a quotation mark, name, and then equal to, and then you can add on your name variable to that, and then you can add on your age, and then you could add on your balance, and then that would be add bank balance. Now, if we run this, we should indeed get a print statement that prints out your the title name, and then your name, the title age, and then your age, and then the title balance. It'll print out your bank balance. So if we run this, run as Java application, we do indeed get name, and then your name, your age, and then your age, and then your balance, and then your balance. We could add all sorts of data in here. We could add a long if you really wanted to. That could be, say, a student ID or a person ID. You could add a boolean, say if it's over 18, true or false. Now that's basically variables. It's very easy. And if you enjoy this video, considering hitting that like button. And yeah, thanks for watching.